going on, guys? We are back with another video here, and this is another player, top 5 players. This one, we're doing top 5 cheap centers for under 20,000, right? So let's see what we got this week, and well, not this week, but today. So here we go. First center, top 5 is going to be number 5 is
trying to win it. He scores! The Maple Leafs win.
It will be Tyler Bozak, Team of the Week. Well, I can tell you something about Tyler Bozak. He is a very solid center. Even his regular card is really good. So, I mean, Tyler Bozak, I mean, he's got just, I mean, look at those 2 88s. Those are like really key stats to have 88. And the defense is even really good. So you can rely on him in the defensive end as well, because his defense is just unreal. I mean, I've used him a lot. Even I've just used his regular card, and it's sensational. I can only imagine the Team of the Week card. So all I'm saying is, if you can't afford a Team of the Week card, just go out and buy the regular one. 1,000 coins the most, I would say, because he is a very fast player, very good. He doesn't have to be your number 1 guy, but if he can, he can be a really good number 1 guy as well. I mean, he's not bad at all. I can tell you that. All right, guys. So that is Tyler Bozak. That is my first player of this episode. Number 5 is Bozak. Number 4 is
the other. In comes Colin Wilson with a chance to score.
All right, it's going to be player of the game, Colin Wilson. See, I know you guys don't really know about Colin Wilson that much, but like I said, I saw those stats. I needed a third-line center. I was like, hey, why don't I just pick him up? So I picked him up, took a chance on him. He is just unreal. He is absolutely unreal for me. I mean, at least when I played him with the players that I played him with, he just dishmaster. He just got so many points, assists. Not many goals, but he had a lot of assists for me. I mean, I don't know. Maybe it was just me. I got lucky and played good with him. But who knows? I mean, I really thought he just played unreal for me. And I think he's a really good player to have. He doesn't have to be your number 1 guy. Like I said, all these centers doesn't mean you have to be number 1 center for you, all right? But, yeah, seriously, he's a great player, all right? So let's move on to number 3.
More confident.
There's a confident play by the captain. Eric Stahl gets it done.
Number 3 is Eric Stahl. I cannot stress this enough. Eric Stahl is actually one of my favorite players I've actually used this year, believe it or not. He is just unreal. I have never gotten any of his special cards, which I'm really mad at myself for not. I'm going to have to buy one of these days. But yeah, number 3 is Eric Stahl, just because of the fact, yeah, he's pretty slow. I'll say that. But his shot is just absolutely ridiculous. His shot is just on point at all times. One-timers all day. He can pass. He can do a lot of things on the ice. Really good checking. He can hold on to the puck for a very long time. And yeah, I'm really a big fan of Eric Stahl in NHL 15 Hut. He really gets it done, in my opinion. All right, so let's move on to number 2.
Including game 1 of this series. That one is in! Nicholas Backstrom wins it!
Number 2 is going to be Nicholas Backstrom. Now, Nicholas Backstrom is just an unreal center. I mean, I gotta say, Backstrom, I've used him always on every team build I've ever had, ever. He's always on my team. I don't care. He could be first, second, third, or fourth line center. He's my favorite player to use, like, in general. Like, I could always have him on my team. I have no problem having him on my team. Like, he's always producing, and he's just always getting points for me. I'm a huge fan of Nicholas Backstrom in NHL 15 Hut. His skating, remarkable. His hands, so let's think. His sneaking is very good. His passing is just always on point. Like I said, he can just pass it across, and you get those one-timers from your wingers, and he's just unreal. He really is such a great center. Wins a lot of face-offs for me, and just really reliable on both ends of the ice. It's just unreal for me. I gotta say that, guys. Nicholas Backstrom, great player. Pick him up, very cheap, under 20K. So let's move on to number 1.
Weaving in is the right-hand shot. Kessler scores!
Number 1 is going to be Ryan Kessler. Now, Ryan Kessler is just, honestly, I can honestly say, the best player I've used in Hut this year. He is just so unbelievable. I cannot stress this enough. Ryan Kessler wins so many face-offs for me. So many face-offs. Gets so many huge clutch goals, great passes, just always involved in every game. He's always so consistent. And I'm going to show you that why he really is that consistent. Look at the defense as well. It's just his regular card. Look at those stats. All right, maybe the hands aren't remarkable, but again, the defense, insane. His skating is just great. Shooting is pretty average, but it's a good shooting category for a center. And as well as the hands is decent, but he's really good at passing. I mean, like I said, you're not going to rely on Ryan Kessler to like split through defense, but he can really set up plays. All right, guys, and I'll show you proof of how many points he's gotten for me in the games I've played this year. Boys, so there you go. Ryan Kessler, 491 points in 564 games. Now that's really good, and you can see Eric Staal I also use. And Eric Staal, I'll tell you one thing about him. I always use him on my fourth line, so it's really kind of a fake little stat there. I mean, because that's really unbelievable for fourth line time. And again, Ryan Kessler, look at that. He's been my first line center all these games. All right, look at that consistency. He has almost the same amount of goals and assists. That's unreal. That really is simply remarkable. Plus 116. My goodness gracious. All right, guys. So thanks for watching this video. Hopefully you enjoyed. Try to get a top 5 left wingers out next. All right. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. And by the way, it's actually my birthday today, so get the birthday hype going in the comment section, right?
How can we not talk about family when family's all that we got? Everything I would do, you were standing there by my side. And now you gon' be with me for the last ride.
It's been a long day without you, my friend.